Imagine a drug 50 times more potent than heroin and 100 times more potent than morphine. You've just pictured fentanyl. It's a synthetic opioid, originally designed to help patients manage extreme pain. In the medical field, it's considered a necessary tool, but its potency, that very aspect that makes it a powerful pain reliever, also makes it incredibly dangerous when misused. Unlike other opioids, the threshold between a dose that's therapeutic and a dose that's lethal is very slim. This is why it's classified as a Schedule II drug. While it's recognized for its medical use, it also carries a high potential for abuse and dependency. And that's not all. On the streets, it's often mixed with other drugs, making its effects unpredictable and often fatal. Fentanyl, a drug that walks the line between life-saving medicine and deadly narcotic. Numbers don't lie, and the statistics surrounding fentanyl are as alarming as they come. Fentanyl, a potent opioid, is used medically for severe pain management in many parts of the world. However, its misuse has led to a major public health crisis. Let's delve into the details. It's estimated that millions of people globally use fentanyl for medical purposes. Unfortunately, a significant number also misuse this drug, often leading to deadly consequences. In the United States alone, out of the nearly 70,000 drug overdose deaths in 2019, over 36,000 were linked to synthetic opioids like fentanyl. This represents a more than tenfold increase in deaths involving synthetic opioids over the past decade, highlighting the rapid growth of this issue. Fentanyl is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine, making it incredibly dangerous when misused. Just 2 milligrams, the equivalent of a few grains of salt, can be lethal. Fentanyl's danger is further amplified as it often gets mixed with other drugs. Dealers may lace heroin or cocaine with it to increase potency, often without the user's knowledge. This creates a lethal cocktail, as the combined effects of these drugs can be unpredictable and often fatal. Consider this. In 2020, nearly half of all opioid-related deaths in the United States involved fentanyl. This trend is not limited to the US, but is a worldwide problem. In Canada, fentanyl-related deaths have quadrupled in the last 5 years and continue to rise, and the impact of fentanyl abuse extends beyond the user. It affects families, communities, and the healthcare system, leading to an estimated annual cost of $78 billion in the US alone. With these staggering figures, it's clear that fentanyl is not a drug to be taken lightly. It's a global crisis that demands immediate attention and action. For those struggling with fentanyl misuse, help is available. Remember, every life is precious and it's never too late to seek help. So what does fentanyl do to you and why is it so deadly? Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid, is up to 100 times more potent than morphine. It's primarily used in medicine for severe pain relief, but when abused, it becomes a deadly weapon. Upon entering your system, fentanyl binds to the brain's opioid receptors, which control pain and emotions. This binding process heightens the levels of dopamine in your system, creating a wave of euphoria and intense relaxation. This feeling is what hooks many users, leading them down the path of addiction. But like a double-edged sword, fentanyl also brings along a host of dangerous side effects. It can cause severe drowsiness, confusion, and even unconsciousness. The most life-threatening side effect, however, is respiratory distress. This is when your breathing becomes dangerously slow or even stops, depriving your body of oxygen. This is often the cause of fatal overdoses. The strength and rapid onset of fentanyl's effects are what make it so addictive and dangerous. Even a tiny dose can have a significant impact, and because it's often mixed with other drugs, many users don't realize how much they're taking. This unpredictability is a key factor in why fentanyl is so deadly. Fentanyl, a drug that can take you from euphoria to the brink of death in a matter of minutes. The fentanyl crisis is not just a statistic, it's a reality for many people and communities. We've explored fentanyl's potent nature, its rampant misuse, and the devastating effects it leaves in its wake. Each fact shared today paints a stark picture of a crisis that needs our attention. We urge you to share this video, to spread the word, to raise awareness. Next time you hear about fentanyl, remember these facts. And ask yourself, what can we do to fight the fentanyl crisis and save lives?